shit during the show.
What's up, Atlanta Falcons Nation? Mad Mike Sports, we here. You know, I got my homie over here, you know, Just K Styles, Mad Mike Sports, the Mad Genius, and this is your boy Terror Artist 404. What in the world, bro? That's what we're gonna start off with. What in the world? What in the F?
So who gonna take it first?
All right, go K Styles, go.
What more can I say? Like I said, ain't no excuses for that. Like I said, you had 2 weeks to prepare. You sat and went to bed. Like I said, 9 points when you within 10 yards of a touchdown is unacceptable. Unacceptable. And like I said, it was just like I said, they basically left their defense out to dry that whole game. Because for what I saw from New Orleans, like I said, the thing is with them is they set Taysom Hill up with throws to get his confidence up. Sprint rights, sprint lefts, do.
They weren't very accurate throws to begin with. They weren't very accurate throws to begin with.
Nope. And like you said, when you have negative 4 yards in the second half going into the fourth quarter, your defense is tired. They on the field too much. That's not a good look. And boy, it just looked bad. It just looked bad overall. Like I said, the whole Falcons team, they just had to eat. They had to eat that shit today. And and guess what? And now since we about to do it, the whole staff, Raheem Morris, you motherfuckers. Nah, I'm not even gonna do that one. This is gonna be the brand new Croco Stimpy Short Bus Award.
They was all on the short bus.
That's the whole coaching. That's the whole coaching staff right there.
They need to be on the short bus for real.
But man, you know what killed me today? How many times did we get into like a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, or maybe like a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 3, and they go out 5 wide, no running back. So now they know that we about to pass the ball regardless.
There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do from that formation.
We're going to pin our ears. We're going to pin our ears.
Thank you. And you limited your options to begin with. So you already like that's. It's just like I said, man. My bad for but I gotta get this out. Like,
let me just say it like this. Let me just say it like this. Like I said, the whole offense failed today. Everybody on offense failed. 8 sacks.
I don't think the offense failed. I'll explain, but go ahead.
Only reason I say that is when you get in the red zone, you have to produce points. Like I said, with Dirk Cutter calling the bad plays, you still have to execute whatever you can. If you see something that's wrong, you switch out. Like I said, New Orleans blitzed a whole lot today. I saw a lot of 8, 9-man fronts today. And like I said, I don't know, like I said, the coaching staff didn't adjust to it. They basically ran the same scheme Seattle ran against us on week 1.
Thank you.
Same exact scheme.
You ran right into it. You ran right into exactly what I was about to say. We've been seeing the same every time the Falcons get comfortable, they revert right back to what they are comfortable with. The coaching staff. This is the coaching staff completely like you had 2 weeks to prepare for this game, and you come out with the exact same game plan. You didn't get Todd Gurley involved in the passing game, the short passing game. Well, I posted on Facebook. This is how you end up. You get your quarterbacks and players and stop a blitz. You do 2 things. You use tight ends and you use your running backs. They didn't either. They didn't do either one. All he did was spread them out, bring in little Edo Smith, who can't stay healthy for anything. He's the smallest person on the damn field. You bring him out, spread him out. They already beaten them. They already blitzing almost every play, and you have absolutely no game plan. This reminds me of that Pittsburgh Steelers game where all they did the entire game was blitz, and they did not get Hayden Hurst the ball. This is the exact same thing over and over and over again. This coaching staff is incompetent. They're ignorant. They're stupid. They're not creative, and it's hurting the team and the talent they have. This team has talent. Nobody can deny whether or not they have talent. They are definitely with the same boring crap over. Antonio, you just said it. They get third, and they come right back with the same bull crap. Let's spread them out and let them have a free shot at Matt Ryan. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan is not. He can run, but he's not a mobile quarterback. He's not gonna outrun you like Michael Pitt. He's not gonna outrun you like Lamar Jackson. So why are you saying to the defense, "Come get my quarterback. Come hit him"? Oh, that's you. You got the defensive line. They have better defensive ends in the league. Who the hell is Fredericks? Who the hell Hendricks or whatever the hell his name is? Who the hell is this dude? He look like a goddamn all-star. Not one adjustment on the defensive side of the ball. Nothing. We saw the same crap from Dick Quinn. Same exact stuff. We didn't use with those blitzes. We didn't use passes out of the backfield. We didn't use the tight ends. We on the ball to Julio, kept on the ball to Gaze, kept on to Calvin Ridley. The same stuff. The players did not play up to expectations, of course. But you look at that game plan, and I'm gonna kick this to Low because I from a coach, he know exactly what I'm talking about. And was absolutely atrocious from the very beginning.
Before you do that,
passing the ball. Why are you
Low.
not? Why are you
Look
not
at that
using
comment.
running backs?
Look at that comment. Look at that comment.
Man,
We only ran the ball 12 times today. That explains it. Between 3 or 4 running backs, you run the ball 12 times. 12. Go ahead, Low and Jew. Y'all got it. Whoever
Hey
wanna
man, my brother Mike, man, he called it, man. It's one of those situations where it's like, look, man, offensively, the offense and defense work. They coincide with each other. You going in and out, Mike.
You going in and out, Mike.
Man, that boy
Go
so
ahead,
mad.
Lo.
I'm about to say he's so mad he went Thanos on the connection.
that Tat McKinley internet connection.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Lo.
Man. But yeah, man. I mean, Mike, he called it. The fact of the matter is that you got to come in with a game plan. Sometimes we just put too much faith in Matt Ryan, man. Even though Matt Ryan is a great quarterback, very experienced quarterback, it's like just spreading everybody out and not keeping these. Look, Drew could tell you this because Drew's a defensive line guy. As long if they know we're going to throw it, I mean that was my perfect. I love that. It's like, okay, so I don't got to worry about nothing. Matt Ryan ain't finna run no quarterback draw.
Oh,
It's a party at the ball. First one get there, get a chance to dance. You know what I'm saying?
They pinning their ears back.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Yeah. So I used to tell my guys all the time, hey man, we know they're gonna throw. It's a party at the ball. Whoever gets there first, they get to do a little dance for everybody. And that's basically what it was. Because I seen this right here all day long. I got tired of seeing that. It's ridiculous, man.
Well, we had a gadget player outplay our whole team, y'all. But Jew, go ahead.
Yeah, man. J-Rock touched on the first thing that I was going to talk about. We actually ran the ball 14 times today, which is still terrible. I have the stats pulled up right here on my phone. But I talked about it in my pregame. I talked about it all week. I said we have to get the ball out quick. We can't have Matt Ryan sitting back there like a sitting duck and allow them to pin their ears back. And as Coach Lowe was just saying, if you're going to continue to just have Matt Ryan sitting back there, they, like you said, Tonio, they pin their ears back. Once they realize, oh, they're not going to run the ball, they're not going to even try to run the ball at all. You know what this game looked like? It looked like the game between the Bucs and the Saints when the Bucs did the same exact thing. Everybody wants to talk about Matt Ryan. Last time I checked, we called Tom Brady to go. What happened? I think it was 2 Sunday nights ago when the Bucs played the Saints. They pinned their ears back because the Bucs decided we're not going to run the ball. Bruce Arians decided we're going to spread everybody out. We're going to use Antonio Brown. We're going to use all the little toys we have. We're not going to be physical. We're not going to run. And when you do that, you open yourself up to 8, 9, 10 sacks. That's what happened today. They were the more physical team. We talk about it all the time. The way that you win in the NFL is moving another man against his will. You can't blame the offensive line because we didn't let those guys be aggressive. We had those guys backpedaling all day, and that's why we kept saying this all day. The reason we kept saying that, him saying get on my level, is because they pinned their ears back. Alex Mack and those guys are going back, trying to backpedal the whole game. We didn't give those guys any chance to run the ball. And we weren't even down by 14, 16 points. Like, it was still 10 minutes on the clock in the fourth quarter. We didn't have to stop running the ball. We stopped running the ball altogether. And that's the reason why they were able to pin their ears back. So I can't put this on the offensive line, because if you do that, you open them up. No team, no offensive line, I don't care how great your offensive line is. If you tell the defense, we're going to pass every single play, you're making it easy for them defensive linemen to pin their ears back. They won't even worry about our running back. They were running right by him, blowing right through them. So we made the game really easy for them. Another thing I didn't like in this game, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, Dirk Cutter relies on not only Matt Ryan too much, he relies on Julio Jones too much.
Yes.
We haven't won a game this year when Julio Jones hasn't played. We haven't won a game this year without Julio Jones. When he was injured, I don't know if you guys realize, every game we won this year, Julio Jones was out there. When he's not out there consistently, being that dominant force that he is, we can't win. Our offense pretty much looks garbage when Julio's not out there.
They look lost.
They look lost. Like on that fourth down play, the only reason we picked it up is because Julio Jones came back in the game on a gimpy hamstring and was able to pick up like a 4th and 16. That just shows how great he is. He come back on the field for 2 plays, boom, we easily pick up a first down. That's crazy. And that's what shows that Dirk Cutter is not creative. That's the problem that I have with Dirk Cutter. People ask me about Dirk Cutter. He's average. He's not a bad offensive coordinator. He's average because you can give me the head stack and I can call a play to get Julio Jones open. Julio Jones is the GOAT. He's nasty. He can get open on pretty much any route. So that he's not doing anything. He's putting up those kind of numbers. That's no creativity by Dirk Cutter. By Dirk Cutter. That's Julio Jones and his greatness to getting open like that. He's just that great of an athlete, and he's that explosive of an athlete. Now, one thing I want to pitch to you guys is I'm kind of upset with the other guys that I'm seeing at wide receiver, because to me, the only guy that I see pop is Julio Jones. To me, the other guys are not making catches.
I'm glad you brought that up, but that goes to game plan. Anytime you game plan, you don't necessarily game plan to get your 3rd or 4th wide receivers involved in the game. You know what I'm saying? You don't call plays for those guys. Those guys are the options. They are options if you get to them. But this play is designed for Julio. This play is designed for Kevin Ridley, and a lot of times Hayden Hurst. You don't necessarily dial up plays for your 3rd and 4th or your 4th and 5th receivers. So this goes back to Dirk.
Go ahead, tell them QB. Go ahead, tell them QB.
Go ahead, Big Low.
Go ahead and tell them QB. You play that QB. You already know.
I'm saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Can I acknowledge something real quick?
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
This person right here decided old girl has a name for one thing, but I said that we didn't have anybody that was out. There was no excuse for us not to go into this game and do what we supposed to have been doing. So for me to say that they needed to be where they needed to be is what I meant. And I'm going to stick by that. There is no excuse. There is no excuse for us to be performing the way that we're performing. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
So call me out, but say my name and address me properly. Thank you.
Yeah, that's Miss Maggie T. Y'all better get it right.
I better get it right, boy. Hey, that's the first lady right there, boy.
Those super chats. We appreciate this, man. We truly appreciate this super chats, man. You guys, man, like everything, like I said, everything that you donate to the channel goes into really just making this channel. You know what I'm saying? The heavy hitters, ATL and Sports Zone, man, they really got something going on. We got a lot of stuff going on really shortly. You guys stay tuned for that. But man, it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing where we have absolutely no creativity on the offense side of the ball. It's like, how can you not be creative? There's this thing called film. I don't know if any coach actually heard about it. Really doesn't take that much. Like, all you have to do is look at what another team is doing to get the ball into their playmakers' hands. It really doesn't. It's our ego. Do you want to run those tall sweeps? Do you want to run quarterback powers? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to call, those routes and whatnot with your running? The running backs, especially with the running backs, they have athleticism and power, and they have hands. Why are we not using Todd Gurley? I don't know who said this, but somebody brought this up. Why are we not using Todd Gurley in the passing game? Why are we not using Brian Hill in the passing game? I don't understand this. There's a lack of creativity on this offense, and it's absolutely disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Boy,
man.
them route.
I'm sorry, K-Styles, go ahead.
I was about to say them route combinations was terrible. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I said, you running a lot of short little short hook routes, but you ain't got hook route type receivers. But then at the same time, you trying to throw these intermediate 15-yard plays, especially when you know they blitzing.
Yep.
That's like I said. Them running backs should have had at least 15 catches today. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. There ain't, like I said, ain't no excuses for that. That's all we can say.
The Dirk Cutter effect.
I mean, and the fact of the matter is that, like, even when the Saints, so when the Saints can't run the ball, they essentially do long handoffs. They'll throw it out into the flat, or they'll let that running back run a little corner out or something like that, drags and things like that. It's like if we felt like we wasn't getting the ball, if we weren't running the ball in an effective manner, that's where you be creative. All right, the first drive, I like the first drive. Whenever we ran like a screen to both sides, and then we also ran a jet sweep to Cam Jordan's side. Like, that's how you keep those defensive ends honest, because they always know that there's a threat that we could run at them. They always think twice before they come on down and try to get to your quarterback. But in cases like that, if we just go 10 wide and it looks like there's only one person blocking, and we just drop back and throw it every time, I mean, it's a party at the ball, man. Party at the ball.
I agree with you completely, Lo.
I agree with you, Lo. Like that from that's so bad coming from an offensive coordinator to see the lack of protection. Like, Low, my bad. But the lack of protection, like that's the first thing as an offensive coordinator that you supposed to focus on first. Who's going to block? Who's going to be the block? How are we going to pick up the blitz if a blitz comes? Like, protection is the first thing that you worry about as far as when play calling is concerned. Who's going to block? Who's going to protect first? That's the first thing, and that's why Matt Ryan, not just Matt Ryan, but a lot of quarterbacks, they look at the calls and they call out the mic. Who's the mic? Who's the mic? I'll put in first. And then you can worry about, because if this on the side, if X wide receiver or whoever the left cornerback, right side cornerback, like who's coming on the blitz? Who's going to be who's going off? Who's playing off? Who's going to be in zone? Are they in zone? Are they in man? These are the things that you're looking for first. You worry about the protection first. And to see the Falcons Dirk Cutter completely abandon protection by using those 4 or 5 wides, that right there is just you're begging for a court. You're begging You're begging these guys to come on blitzes. You're begging them to hit Matt Ryan. That's unacceptable for my offensive coordinator to have your quarterback be hit so much. My bad, Drew, but go ahead, bro.
Nah, man, I agree with you. All I was going to say is what Lo was saying about we all touching on the basically the same topic, but the problem that I also had when you don't run the ball is I always talk about staying ahead of the chains. Like, how many times did we throw the ball on first down and get nothing? Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10, come back, try to throw the ball. Like, when you run the ball early and you get like 2-3 yards, you stay ahead of the chains. That's the reason why we were in so many 3rd and long. Another thing that I can't blame on Dirk Cutter is, to me, these guys didn't play with no discipline. To be coming off of a bye and hardly no fans to be in that stadium, we had way too many false start penalties. That was killer. Like, when you come out and get those, 5 yards every time and you coming back 1st and 15, you can't have those. That's undisciplined right there. For it not to be, because you know how rowdy that New Orleans crowd can get. And they didn't have a packed stadium today. So it's no excuse for those guys to keep jumping off sides. Like, that was really killer too, because that kills momentum. You see Matt Ryan be showing them out, because it's like, even if you do, have a positive play, all of those penalties are killer. And today we played undisciplined football on defense and on offense. To me, it was way too many penalties. I don't know how many we had. I had to go back and look at it, but I know it was way more than the Saints had. And that was really killer for us too. Not just on offense, but on defense as well. We were jumping off sides, neutral zone infractions, like stuff that you can control. That stuff you can control, knowing the snap count. So I blame that on us, that we were shooting ourselves in the foot. Like, they were already getting after our quarterback, but then on top of that, we were shooting ourselves in the foot with all of these penalties we had. Like, the penalties today was terrible. For the most part, under Raheem Morris, we've been playing clean football. But today was just a sloppy game all the way around. Like, nobody can really say today that they did their job. Like, the defense don't deserve a paycheck. The offense don't deserve a paycheck. The only one who did a decent job today was Younghoe Koo. He made all of his field goals for the most part. But other than that, everybody else didn't earn their check today.
It had to be the stupidest offensive play calling that I ever seen in my life. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. I thought I would never see it as worse as it's gotten, but it reached that point.
What do you think, K-Style?
Man, I don't even know what to, like I said, I don't even know what to say, man. It's like I said, like you said, when you kicking field goals, when you got them reeling, those are the most, like Jew and everybody on this panel have always said about these games, especially a rivalry game. It comes down to 4 or 5 plays that can change this whole game around. Like you said, the field goals in the red zone, like you said, help none. I'm about to say these route combinations, because with the Saints blitzing, they're going to play close up man-to-man defense, so these hook routes ain't going to work. We didn't see, and like I said, I had one of these fans come to me and say that he didn't want me to cuss so much. Well, I'm sorry, motherfucker. I gotta goddamn do it today. Luke Stalker, what the hell was what, bruh? Really? He's supposed to be the best blocking tight end we got, man. This they were handing out Lunchables the way they was giving up sacks today. They went to Walmart, $2.50 per Lunchable, and just giving out sacks, bro. It's just the intensity was not there. And like I said, a lot of these fans that's in here that want to call out a lot of us for saying what we saying, at the end of the day, we on here saying our shit. Hey, we standing by, we eating our crow this week. So if you want to come at anybody, like I said, you got a chance to come on the show and come at anybody. But don't be throwing no subliminals at nobody.
Oh, we
don't be throwing them subliminals now.
Oh,
you better say who you talking about.
Oh, we had the calls open. We had that the calls open probably Tuesday, Wednesday, but y'all gonna have your chance. So don't think you just gonna say something. And hold on for a second. I want to say something, man. This is a channel of respect and honor. All right. And we as Atlanta Falcons Nation, all right. I don't know about what other channels and all that type of stuff, but we will respect women, okay? Period, point blank. I don't give a if you have been a long time subscriber of me, you will respect women are part of AFN. Women are in a chat. That comes first. Any bad comments or you will be blocked. So
you going in and out again, Mike. Yeah.
Respect the ladies.
Exactly. Like I said, you don't disrespect no lady because you got a lot of these Saint fans in here talking this shit, but the only Saint fan that came on was a female.
My bad on that.
She's sitting right here.
Which is that female, and she was the only Saint fan that had the courage to get on camera and talk her shit. So ain't no other Saint fan talk shit. And this is family over here too. So you disrespect her, we gonna beat your ass too.
Oh,
what up, Keish? What up, Keish?
She can't.
I can't.
She said,
my bad.
Like I said, don't disrespect the ladies. don't disrespect the Lady Falcon fans, Lady Saints fans, whatever. You don't disrespect them because they know more football than most of y'all guys do right now.
Look at her.
She like,
Man. Bye, Keish. Follow Keish. Get your Keish by Color's lipstick.
Yeah.
Gotta plug her in. She is definitely if you guys caught the morning show, she was on there and she said her spiel, and she is definitely one of the respectful Saints fans. I can definitely respect that. It's some of you guys that give the Who That's a bad name, to be honest. It's always personal attacks. It's always you coming for the person. So what someone says. That's what we believe. We can't control what happens on that field either. They went out there and acted like they didn't know how to play a fucking game.
Exactly.
But they had everything that they needed in their power to do what they needed to do. So yes, we're gonna go in anticipation that they supposed to come in and do what they need to do. But at the end of the day, when you got coaching that's still being conservative, still sticking to what we've been doing, this is the outcome you get. So we're gonna continue to try to be optimistic, but at this point, this showing tonight just showed that we're not ready. That's right, Keish Corner. That's right. Salute her. She held on because I called out a whole bunch of Saints fans, and she was the only one that decided to come on, and she handled it with grace. And those are the people I respect.
I don't know what game this person was watching right here. Rodney Hill said Matt Ryan had so much time. He must have been watching a different game in a different country or something, bro. Because every time that boy came out the huddle, Cameron Jordan was right there.
Well, hold on now.
Hey.
Let's look at this objectively. Matt, there were some sacks that Matt Ryan had that were covered sacks. He was back there burping babies sometimes. He was back there patting the ball. There was he had some time on some sacks now.
I even text you that he had some time on some sacks, but just as many half of those he didn't have the time.
Oh, I mean, you know, those are gonna come. You gonna, you know, through the course of the game, your quarterback gonna get sacked. I mean, that's what those guys get paid to do. But I mean, yeah, he for the most part he had some time. You know, it wasn't a situation where, you know, time he said height, they were just jumping over the line of scrimmage and just tackling them. At the end of the day, he just wasn't put in the right position to succeed today. You know, it was, you know.
You got to put that on scheme. I put that on scheme, y'all. And that's why I say that Dirk Cutter has to be more creative. Like, as much as I hate Kyle Shanahan, the way that he did us in the Super Bowl, he knows how to scheme guys open. That's just the point blank in the period. If he had these weapons that we have right now, and I don't like giving Kyle Shanahan credit, but I got to keep it 100 today. If he was here with this team with all of these weapons, trust me, we're putting up 30 every game. We're putting up 30. Like today, we would have put up 30 if Kyle Shanahan was
all
here.
day.
Because
all day.
He has what? Nick Mullins is his quarterback right now. The other night I was watching them play, I think was maybe last Sunday night or something like that. They were throwing the ball to some kid last name James I had never even heard of. He had over 100 yards receiving. That's what I'm talking about. Like Kyle Shanahan, he'll take a receiver off the street and scheme him open. And that's our problem right now with Dirk Cutter. He doesn't have any scheme. I talked about it in our pregame shows. You have to do misdirection. In this current NFL, you have to do misdirection. You have to give them something to look at. That's what Lo was talking about. Like early in the game, I thought that play with the two screens on both sides.
Say that last comment again.
Say that again, Mike.
That last comment about misdirection.
Yeah, misdirection. Like we have to use misdirection. Like that's what Lo was talking about. Like on the, I think it was on the first drive, they had BP come across Brandon Powell like on a jet sweep. And it was another play where they tried to do a screen. It was two screens on both sides. If you watch what Sean Payton did to our defense when they threw that screen to Latavius Murray, we just assumed every time Latavius Murray came in the game, okay, they getting ready to hand him the ball because he was running through us like a knife through butter. So we was like, oh yeah, he's about to run the ball. Next thing you know, they come and have him come out the backfield, screen pass right up the middle. He's going for what? 20 yards down the field. Those type of plays is what I'm talking about. It's scheme. The Saints didn't do anything special today. They just they outcoached us. They outcoached us. They know that Deion Jones and these guys can run sideline to sideline. So what did they do? They used our speed against us. The misdirection. We're gonna and I talked about it in my pregame show today that our discipline was gonna be important because you never know who has the football. So you have to use our discipline. And they use that against us. They use that aggressiveness against us. And I feel like Dirk Cutter doesn't do that to the opponent. Like you have to use the eye discipline against the other team. Like you have to make them think about something. You can't just come out there and say, well, we're gonna run this vanilla offense and we just have better players and we should be able to win that way. You're not going to consistently be able to do that. And that's why I talked about Julio Jones, like us using Julio Jones so much on this team. Is like the only time that we dominate other teams is when Julio Jones is out there. Like when he's not out there, allowing these other guys, like Mike talked about, all the plays are being drawn up for Julio. I understand that, but I'm like, so when Julio leaves the field, I guess all the plays are being drawn up for Calvin Ridley. Where was he at? Like I didn't see no creativeness. Like I'm looking at all these routes and I'm like, these corners are hugged up on our wide receivers and they can't get open. Well, that tells me that that's scheme because we all know that Calvin Ridley is one of the best route runners in the game. So if he can't get open, that means that this scheme is too simple. But these cornerbacks and this defense can figure it out. That's what that means. Because Calvin Ridley, we all know that Calvin Ridley can run every route on the route tree. So for him to have less than 8 catches or 10 catches in a game when Julio Jones is not even out here, and we're throwing the ball to Russell Gage most of the time, just on like out routes, that should tell you something. That's all scheme. That's scheme.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you said it perfectly whenever you said that, hey, we're just going to do what we do, run this vanilla offense, and our players are better than their players, and we'll just take it from there. I mean, that you're completely right. Because I thought I was going to win $1 million today on DraftKings, but the Falcons let me down, y'all. What in the world?
Oh my God!
How you have a negative?
See, that's why I don't do DraftKings in this motherfucker. I hate DraftKings.
I stopped doing that.
I hate DraftKings. Could it be that one play that cost your ass about $300-$400, boy? You be mad at him looking at your damn phone.
I done hit pretty big a few times, so I was like, well, let me go ahead and keep doing it.
Shit, I need your luck. I'm tired of hitting for 2 cents. But I'm looking at this comment right here, and this is like the third comment I done got. They asked me who's gonna get the powder toast today. Oh,
the whole
man.
team.
Dirk Cutter.
Well, since I'm in the mood for giving and Christmas is almost here, today's Powder Toast Award is gonna go to Dirk Cutter and them sorry ass calls he was called. Them route combinations was terrible, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even see no bunch formation or nothing. This motherfucker does look like Dirk Cutter though.
I didn't see it.
And if y'all haven't seen the video on Atlanta Falcon Nation, I put a video up on there explaining Dirk Cutter to the T. Go look at it.
There, go check it out. Cause like I said, I ain't see no bunch formation. Like you said, you could have ran some swing passes or anything. Like I said, if you knew they were blitzing, hold on, let me get this off. My bad, y'all. I thought I took it off, but yeah,
you need to stay on there a little bit longer.
A little bit longer. You say keep it on there a little bit longer. Okay,
let it resonate.
okay. We're gonna talk to Dirk Cutter here in this picture right quick. Where was the bunch formation? Where was Hayden Hurst? Where the fuck
That's
was
what his eyes look? That's exactly how his eyes look.
Why is your only 2 run plays halfback dive and halfback draw?
I swear, I told you, boy. He's going. He has the Tepmo Super Bowl playbook. I'm telling you, there's only 6 plays in there. And 2 of them is a halfback power and a draw. Them the only running plays you got.
You know what? Dirk Cutter is an arcade game where you can only go up, down, you can press shoot or pass. You can't do no combination dribbling, or you can't do no juking. You can just tap. Yeah, that's Dirk Cutter.
That's it.
That like I said, that was just bad because it was like they were lining up in such predictable formations and running such predictable routes. It's like these corners know they finna bite on these damn hook routes because Julio ain't out there. So who am I gonna focus on? Damn that, we're gonna play man-to-man on these receivers and we're gonna force Matt. And that's where a lot of Matt Ryan's coverage sacks came from too, because if you paid attention to a lot of those coverage sacks he had, they was running these routes where it was basically they were just getting jammed at the line of scrimmage, bro. Like I said, they knew Marshawn Lattimore is not out there, so you know damn well they finna bring some heat.
Exactly.
But that's why I was baffled about. That's why I was baffled about them not going to bunch formations. When you got bunch formations, you essentially take the best quarterback out of the situation and force him to play one-on-one. They didn't do that. They never did that. You didn't see bunch formations. Like if you got a Julio Jones, you got a tight end like Hayden Hurst who can run. Like he can run. Hayden Hurst can run some. He can run some routes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's athletic enough to do that. They weren't running any bunch formations. They weren't doing any of that. You got Calvin Ridley. Let him play one-on-one. Force that team to play a zone on one side of the field. And they play man-on-man. They did not force. That's what bunch formations do. They force you out of man. They force you out of to play a lot of zone coverage. Mm-hmm. You saw that in the Super Bowl. That's all they did. Is force them into play the Falcons. They forced Falcons into zone because they didn't have the man. They didn't have the corners to match up with him, so they just forced him in his zone. That's what the boys formation does.
Yeah. That's how you create your mismatches, man. Like, you know, you make somebody put somebody in a situation they don't want to be in. But look, man, I also want to say, man, I hate to say this, man. I really hate to say this, but I was right, y'all. I really hate to say this. Taysom Hill came in, burnt our draws off. Like, I hate to say it. But I did call it whatever we was chatting. I thought it was gonna be Jameis Winston, but it's even worse.
Man, basically, Low saying, "I told y'all so."
hey, Low, were they Haynes draws or Fruit of the Loom?
Fruit of the Loom, the old white one.
All we know is the motherfuckers had holes. That's all we know. That's all we know. They got holes in them. That's all we know. All of them, burn marks and doodle stains and damn holes in them. That's all we know. That's exactly what we got. Every damn thing.
Man, I mean, but you know that's what happens though, man. Whenever you got a mobile quarterback like that you never got film on, it's like look, it's the Colin Kaepernick effect, man. Colin Kaepernick came in, took the league by storm. Everybody, he was on the cover of Madden. Everybody thought this was the next guy. What, a year and a half later, he only threw for 60-something yards in the game. Like, I mean, that's until you get film on these guys, they're real hard to stop. For example, Lamar Jackson, he doesn't look like the same guy anymore. You know, so it's like unless he evolves his game. Yeah. Oh yeah. Unless he evolves his game, continues to evolve, like it's going to be tough for him to put up numbers like he put up last year.
Well, let's get to this $2 super chat from Chucker Mike 404. He just basically said the main thing: accountability. That's all he said.
I think it's accountability on the other hand, though. I think it's accountability as far as the coaching is concerned. Like that, nobody is holding these coaches accountable for these whack ass game plans. That shit is terrible. These game plans are absolute elementary.
Yeah, they run in the middle school offense.
But I don't know. But like I said, it's more like a heavier version of the Kansas City offense. The difference with Kansas City is they got a lot of intermediate. They got all three levels type of passing. That offense that New Orleans just ran on us was a college offense. But what it did, it served its purpose. It was to give him safe throws that he could build his confidence on, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
Once that, because like I said, once that defensive line was on the field too long, they couldn't get to him. So he was hitting everybody.
And there were a few times, like especially like on those touchdowns, like they were running ISO plays. They were running ISO plays where it literally isolated him up against Deion Jones. So it was like, man, I mean, he's gonna win that battle every time. I mean, because he is playing the quarterback position, but look, man, that's a lot of man to be trying to bring down, man. That's a big boy. You can tell he eat 2 bowls of cereal in the morning.
Yeah, he explosive. He like a more explosive Tim Tebow. Like I was saying, like he throws the ball better than Tebow, but his explosiveness, like if he meets you in the hole, he ain't sliding. He's trying to truck you. He going
I don't
forward.
know about that. He was throwing some balls to the ground. He was throwing some ducks straight to the ground, but that dude is not accurate at all.
I'm not saying he's accurate, but he threw the ball better than Tebow could.
To be able to talk to us too. Hey. We have a caller.
Uh-oh.
Okay, caller, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I ain't gonna be on here for long. I just got 2 things to say. One, why is Dirk Cutter putting no help, no running backs, and the backs when we're on 3rd and 7th and then know we're gonna bully? That is just the stupidest thing. He didn't learn that till really the last drive when he started playing Brian Hill back there to start chipping Cameron Jordan and Hendrickson or whatever his name is on the other side. Dirk Cutter's got to be more creative. I can't wait till he's fired. He's got to go.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I agree. I definitely agree.
This can never happen again. The defense was on the field for 23 minutes of the second half. That can never happen again. When the defense is on the field for 23 minutes of the second half, that's telling you your offense isn't really moving the ball. Your negative 4 yards is never going to win a game, especially in the second half. If you're putting your defense out there that long, you're basically asking them to do too much. But I mean, the O-line was garbage today. Matt Ryan is not a mobile quarterback. He is not going to be Lamar Jackson or Deshaun Watson, or he's just going to move out the pocket and find somebody. Matt Ryan has to stay in the pocket. He can move, but he's not going to be Deshaun Watson or Lamar Jackson, where he can just scramble for 20, 30 yards on any given play. Like, it's not going to happen.
You said 3. Where's the third? You done?
I'm done.
Okay. I was thinking you had another point, so I was giving you a time. But who is this?
Trey. I was on here last Friday.
You was on here last Friday. That's why we figured to open the lines up. I know you guys kind of wanted to get in and say what you got to say. So appreciate you. We're gonna get this phone line together and appreciate you. We got another caller. Okay, thank you, Trey. I'm gonna go ahead and get this second caller in. How you doing, caller?
Hey, what's going on, Maggie? This is Jarvis again. How you doing?
Hey, Jarvis, how you doing? You already know they can't hear you. They can't talk back with you. So just like I said, I'm letting everybody just say they spiel, and then if you need to listen, you probably have to listen to it when you get off. So thank you for that. Okay. Other caller, just wait along. We got one person ahead of you. Go ahead.
Man, they called in crazy. Hey.
Man, Mike, K-Styles and Maggie C. How you doing, Antonio?
How you doing?
Man, this is Jarvis Williams again. I'm good. This is Jarvis Williams again. Excuse my French, y'all, but today we play like some straight holes. Listen, I live right here in Warner Robins, Georgia, and we've seen a whole lot of things go on in our small time, but today the Atlanta Falcons played like a straight hole. It was straight bad. I seen Matt Ryan hold the ball for about 2 seconds longer than what he had to hold the ball. I used to run game. The other day when I called in and gave my little spiel, I was thinking they were going to decide some their defense and things of that nature. Even though Kamara didn't have a catch, he still was effective in many ways. And I feel like we just played like a straight hole, Maggie. Let's be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's all I have. I want y'all opinion on that.
Thank you. They'll definitely give it their opinion. I appreciate you, Travis. And other callers, I'm gonna let them say what they have to say, and then I'll let you guys jump on in a minute. I'll let you know when. So go ahead, guys. To hear some comment.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay. Yes. First of all, why? My only problem I think I have today. Why not show?
Oh my God!
They keep blitzing 98% of the time. Why would you not go to empty formation, 5 wide receivers out, or just dish the ball out? At least short dump passes or something like that. Dirk Coetter has to go. I've never seen a coordinator not adjust the whole game. It's just unacceptable.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just absolutely unacceptable.
Absolutely.
That's the only problem I have. Dirk Coetter, he gotta go.
And who is this?
This is time after time. How do we not know? This is Tyreek from Douglasville.
Okay, Tyreek.
This is Tyreek from Douglasville. Yeah, and how do we not know? How do we not know that that's what got Dan Quinn fired? These different things that are going on in the with Atlanta. I mean, this could have very well gotten him fired. Dirk Coetter, his vanilla play calling. I mean, it's just ridiculous. He has the same plays. I've seen Sean Payton come in. Sean Payton shows he has a new play every week. We don't have no new plays. It's the same thing. Run up the middle. We don't know how to use Todd Gurley. We don't know how to use these people. It's the same thing. But Dirk between Dirk right now is Timberland. I gotta say.
Thank you.
That's all I
Thank
wanted
you.
to say, bro.
Thank you for calling in, caller. Thank you. Like, that's a good point. That's definitely a good point.
That's just one of those cases where you playing "Unbreak My Heart" in the car on the way home, right there. It was just that bad, bro. Looking out the pastor. Looking out.
That was sad. That was bad. It was everything.
Yeah.
Man. Like sad, mad, glad, whatever. All of it. All right, we're gonna say all of it. But my thing is exactly that. When you go to empty formations, man, like that's essentially telling them your quarterback is open for business. You know what I'm saying? Like. I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna leave that one alone. But man, you basically telling your quarterback, like, come get it. He's open. Come get it. If you want it, come get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you? There's only two things that you can do in that situation. Quarterback draw, especially when you have, quarterback that. It's like Matt Ryan. I wouldn't necessarily say he's a mobile quarterback, but he's not a pocket quarterback. He's one of those tweeners. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to outrun your best athlete. So why would you put him in this situation where it's an empty formation? If a blitz come 99 times, at least half the time, Matt Ryan is not going to outrun him. Why would you put him in that situation? All they have to do is really just cover the running back. Cover the running back, cover the slot guy, and play a lot of cover two or just bump coverage in situation. And you pretty much stopped it. You pretty much stopped the entire play just by doing that. The timing of the play. So if a wide receiver doesn't get open in a timely manner, your quarterback gonna get hit. And I'm just like I said, from an offensive coordinator, I don't understand why you keep putting your quarterback in those types of positions. And that's why I say, it's like, we can say the players need to perform, and they do need to perform, but you got to put these players, and I'm sure you guys have heard me say this shit over and over again, got to put players in position to succeed. We went right back to the same boring crap that we've done every time we get comfortable. And this is another thing too. We got to get rid of. We got to sweep. Every time I try to get nice and say maybe I want to give a quarterback or a player some slack. It revert right back to the same bullshit, the same crap. This is what got Dan Quinn fired, and me. I am no longer. They need to get rid of everybody. Sweep the entire coaching staff. Get rid of everyone. No one needs to be on. They are absolutely, the accountability level. The coaching staff is absolutely atrocious. There's absolutely zero accountability when it comes down to this and this organization. Arthur Blank, this is the final straw. This was absolutely atrocious to lose that way to your rival. You know what they're gonna do, and they know what you're gonna do, and you still had absolutely no new wrinkles. They had new wrinkles, but we didn't. And you had 2 weeks to prepare. 2 weeks to prepare, and you had no new wrinkles. That's embarrassing. No creativity to this offense. How can you look at yourself in the mirror as a coach that has absolutely no creativity?
Crazy, man. It's crazy. And then I just want to holler, just want to make a shout out to my homeboy Grizzly God of South. So I think one thing that Mike was saying is when he said that he's a tweener, I mean, we know that Matt Ryan is not a Lamar Jackson, but he doesn't just stand in the pocket. If you look back over the 13 years that he's been playing, he does a lot of play action stuff. A lot of throws he makes is outside of the pocket. So, whenever Mike said that he's a tweener, that's what he was talking about. He makes a lot of throws on the move, and, he really manipulates the pocket from that play action. We just didn't see that much of that today, unfortunately.
Like I said, especially when you got them safeties blitzing outside them tackles. Yeah, you ain't really got nowhere to run after that.
Yeah.
But
As an offensive coordinator, you can't take advantage. As an offensive coordinator, you can't take advantage of 8-man box. Your ass need to be fired. You need to be fired as offensive coordinator if you can't take advantage of an 8-man box. Dirk Carter absolutely did nothing. All they did today was bring all their safeties to the line and blitz and did absolutely nothing. They did absolutely nothing to combat that. That's embarrassing.
Hey, Mike, we got a one more caller that wanted to come in and say his spiel. So go ahead. How you doing? Who is this?
Hey, this is T.Y.
What's up, T.Y.? And what you wanted to say?
All right, first I want to say appreciate the show, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's huge stuff, man. But man, we can't even move the ball no more. Like the 2 out routes was working. When they worked, we went away from that and kept running deep routes. And we really not tight end like that. Like Hurst, he got the speed. We might as well send him up the middle. Send him on a deep curl or something, something fancy. But the running, man, like I'm with y'all, man. I'm tired of seeing these dive. Like, and then after the dives, we take Todd out the game on 3rd down and put Brandon Hill in. So we really not using no weapons.
Yeah.
And Julio, I'm a huge Julio fan, but he kind of disappointed me today with this injury. I understand it's a part of the game, but Julio, he done disappointed me for the game.
They all disappointed me today. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody fired.
He get fired. Like, he need to go. He needs to go. That's the only thing holding us down right now. Like, if we won this game, we would have been in the hunt. We still had some fighting. If we would have won this game, we would have had some fighting. But after this, the season over. I'm sorry to say, but
Who said he need to go? Hold up. He ain't getting off the hook that quick. Who do you mean he need to go?
He said, who do you mean to need to go?
Dirk Carter.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. I had to get that straight.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I agree.
Ain't got nothing. So keep Julio fresh and let's just ride the season out.
Yeah. Let's see what we're gonna do. Pretty much we just got to go into the game now. Like, let's look forward to the off season at this point. So,
Hey, I'm about to say
that's Raheem's job though. That he ain't gonna get that head start. I don't think that he ruined this game right here. I can tell you that. Well, appreciate you. Everything you said was straight facts. Get rid of Carter. Yep. Thank you.
Hey.
All right. You have a good one.
Hey, I'm about to say I found the new Dirk Cutter picture we're gonna use for the rest of the season. I found it. Here you go.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be the new. That's gonna be the new Dirk Cutter Coach Fran picture.
Oh my!
Wow.
This is now Dirk Cutter right here. We're gonna call him Farmer Fran. He don't deserve his name no more.
Short boy shouting.
Hey man. Hey,
short boy shouting now.
Hey y'all, I put that one back up there too now.
Hey y'all, I see that. I see that. We got some Saints fans in the comments getting naked. So I just went and got something for y'all. I just want to show y'all something. This right here, this is a plastic bag. These are what we use to get our trophies. We don't use paper bags.
I want to be in tune with them because once again, man, y'all gave them ample opportunity to show their face on Friday and on Saturday, and only one person came, which is my wife. So
where y'all come from? We had a whole show for y'all, and nobody showed up. Now all of a sudden you want to get the win, and now y'all want to show up. Come on, bro.
Well, technically, it was 3 shows when you think about it.
What?
It was 3 shows.
Three shows, and nobody showed up.
Now they all here getting naked.
Ace Adventure style.
Cause like I said, win or loss, we still here. Y'all watching us.
Exactly. Thank y'all so much for watching the show. Thank y'all. We really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Big Low Country Sports. Bill with a KUNTRY. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Subscribe to everybody on here, man. Atlanta Falcons Nation.
We all here, damn it.
Atlanta Falcons Nation, Luster Shane, Just K Styles, Utah Sports, Mad Mike Sports, Terror Artist 404. Y'all love us that much. Just go ahead and get everybody subscribed.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, Saints fans, thank y'all so much for the love. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it.
Hey, I'm about to say, watch this. The next game they're gonna come. They're gonna be begging to get on the show now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Trap game.
What you got over there? I got one over there too.
You got that mascot over
there. Wait a minute.
You got one over there too, man.
Hold on, let me go ahead and cover my face.
How y'all gonna come out? How y'all gonna come out the sewage after a W? What type of BS is that? We be on here. We be on here.
We be on here. Rain or shine, lose or not. We here.
Exactly.
Y'all done seen us at our most embarrassing moments this year, and we come on and we still talk.
More embarrassing than that. It wasn't nothing more embarrassing than that Dallas game. That was the worst.
Exactly.
So we still showed out.
I think Maggie showed out that day. I was real pissed off that game. I was like, this don't make no goddamn sense.
I think I took a script off of what's his name? Not Skip Bayless, but Stephen A. There you go. I was Stephen A. I think that's what brought out my Stephen A. character for now on. After that game.
All right, they said you got that QT plastic bag down there. That's
that boy went
blank, just like that. It's blank. Nothing. Exactly. Y'all ain't about shit. That's what it means. Y'all ain't about shit.
Yeah, cause like I said, watch when Drew Brees leave. Watch all of them become Cowboys fans again.
Exactly.
Come on, that man was throwing
49ers fans.
Oh, 49ers fans.
49ers fans.
They're gonna be Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans. They're gonna be Tampa Bay Patriots fans.
No, like I said, go check back with Lil Wayne. There was 49ers fans before all this came along.
Hey, I gotta go back to that other comment. Who moved it? The other comment, the one when he was saying this game is our live stream. There's a lot of people get on here. They just want to vent and be frustrated. It's okay. Let me go back to that comment. Appreciate that, Muhammad. Okay. Yeah. Like that's why we opened up the phone lines for a bit, because I know everybody in here just you know these whodats only show up when they want, and here they are. Because
tell them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Voice your opinions. Everybody is upset right about now.
Exactly.
And there's so many Aints fans suddenly, you guys. Suddenly. It used to be just Mark. It used to be just 504 Mark, but all of a sudden they showing up, and all of a sudden they just in the comments. Man, y'all shitting, because I've been putting out please, like they said, we been calling y'all out. Come on out here and say y'all shit. Not one person but a female.
We begged everybody. We begged. What Jason?
Thank
what
you.
David Ruffin said.
They steal some pussies. That's what I'm talking about. Just in here, who that? Pussies. That's what they are.
Bro,
they show up when they winning, but the crying when they not.
Bro, you had a whole week to come on here, and only one came.
And I'm proud to show
We got
my
3
wife.
shows.
And she your wife. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Man.
Look at that mad person. Y'all some pussies. Oh,
and your feelings.
He need a nap. He took a nap today.
Who them Falcons fans said something? Yeah.
He's sleepy. He ain't taking a nap today.
You ain't had your bottle today. My daughter got a couple of them.
Nah, they finna go be picking some of them little sissy ass lilies.
Shots fired. There you go. 30 birds. Where are my Falcons fans? I'm sick of these
we'll be here once they choke again in the playoffs in great fashion.
We ain't gonna see not one of these people next week. So
well, then let's cover.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, I just make sure y'all keep that same energy. That's all I'm saying. Make sure you keep that same energy. Because look, we ain't changing. We breaking it. It's all gas, no brakes over here.
Yeah,
you already know what time it is. Yeah,
exactly. When they choke, and that's why I keep telling them. Regular season. Oh, y'all dominating, y'all doing y'all thing. But when it counts the most, let me go find that picture. Let me just go ahead and remind these Saints fans about stuff that when you don't do your job in the postseason, that's when it truly matters.
Before you do that,
I don't think they can talk about 28-3, bro, because they've blown like 3 straight chances back to back.
No, I'm about to say there's only 2 words you can say to them, and that's Minnesota Vikings.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Let me go ahead and squeeze up.
Trap card. Minnesota Vikings. That's the trap card, dog.
You know, because the thing is that y'all lose games, y'all put paper bags over your head, and y'all act like y'all ain't even fans of the team. We lose games. You know what I'm saying? We go to the Blue Flame afterwards to chill out and eat some wings. Like that's what we do. So it's like, it's cool with us. Like if y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be all up in your feelings and everything, but we still gonna be here. It'll rise up. Falcons all day. That's Falcons Nation.
Lord have mercy. How many times do we gotta tell you that ring is old and crusty now? That shit is falling apart. Why are y'all reminiscing on that one ring?
That swamp water they got in that damn stadium. That's what it smells like. Nobody care about that old dusty, crusty ring.
It would have been different if they would have legitimately gotten it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Instead of trying to hurt Brett Favre to get it. You know what I mean? It would have been completely different if they just would have played, ethical football. You know what I'm saying? Meantime, they over here trying to hurt Brett Favre. They know that man was on Geritol. They ain't have to go by and hurt that man like that.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Hey, like I said, at the end of the day, win, lose, and draw, we all still here.
Exactly. We'll see if y'all still be. We'll see if y'all still be there in 10 years, and then y'all come to us.
Nah, it's gonna. Goddamn.
What in the world, bro?
I think one of them Saints fans tried to take over.
They had turned the lights off like they did in the Super Bowl that time.
That was my bad. Switchboard arrows. But just want to go ahead and 1-2 step, 5-4, 1-2 step.
Look at that now. Hey. Come on. Come on.
To the left on y'all. One hump this time. Reverse.
Hey,
Let it slide.
Hey, look, I was about to say,
oh,
like
it's
I said,
old though. But that ring you mentioned is old too, though, right? Can y'all win Can y'all win in the postseason when it matters? No.
Guess what's older? 28-3 is older than that. So stop saying that.
Hey, look. You can say 28-3 all you want, bro, but if you look online, we ain't the ones that talking about we want to replay the one goddamn play in the playoffs.
Okay, I feel better now. I feel better. Yeah, I feel better.
Fine. You got me jamming. I'm about to play that song when I get off this motherfucker. What about this time?
Oh, they killed him though. Those memes were, oh man, that was classic.
Hey, y'all got a ring, but like I said, your mom got a ring. My mom got a ring. Hey, yeah, at the end of the day,
here we go. 28-3.
We all got rings.
What else you got? What else you got? Y'all saying the same shit.
Y'all talking all this crap now, and y'all didn't show up, man. Come on,
like
man.
it's irrelevant at this point. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, all we gotta say, y'all come see us in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, y'all come on. Y'all can talk as much crap as y'all want to. And, if y'all want to chop it up with us and talk some legitimate football, we definitely do that. This is what we do. We watch film like movies here. So if you want to talk about some football, we can do that. If you want to take it there, then we could go.
You better let them know.
I swear, who that's a part of like the worst fan base?
I was about to say, didn't they petition lead to one of the worst refereeing seasons in NFL history?
Yeah, that was the ultimate crybaby shit. That's what that was. We're gonna take them to court. Oh, we pissed off.
Oh, when you can review past interference.
My bad, y'all. They still piss poor and salty over this right here.
There you go. There you go.
I had to bring it up, man. You brought up the other picture, and I got to bring up the most devastating picture right here.
Yeah. I had to bring that picture up because that was mean. That was like the week of we killed them on that week. I had to bring that picture back too. Throwback.
Oh boy, J3.
I swear he was in every single picture cut out. I was like, they had him dancing. They had that man on like playing bowling, and it was hilarious that week. I was like, man, them Saints are salty.
My boy J3 said he'll be there. He promises. Can't wait. Looking forward to it.
Man, whatever. I don't believe nothing. I don't believe nothing.
We'll see. I don't believe nothing they say.
I believe it. Y'all believe it?
No.
So y'all said if he was standing in a bucket full of water, in a knee full of water, and told us his ankles were wet, y'all saying y'all wouldn't even believe it. That's what y'all saying.
Nah.
Hey, look. I think I got it down pat this time. I'm gonna share something on the screen with y'all. Hold on. I want y'all to see this right quick. Do y'all remember this? Look, read the title. Saints versus Rams NFC Championship game. Law offices.
Man.
This is what y'all did. Look what it look. Just read the first paragraph. It said the NFL has an obligation to its fans and ticket holders to enforce its own rules such that the integrity of the game is not called into question.
Man.
Y'all
can turn this.
Here they go. We butt hurt now, y'all. We butt hurt.
We could have cried when Roddy White got held in the NFC Championship game versus San Francisco, but we didn't do that. Y'all took that ish on a jet and flew it to a next level. Crybaby.
Bruh, they took this shit to Simon's Law Office in Louisiana. Roger Goodell.
Yeah, take it. Go ahead. Take the litigation.
Hey,
I think
I ain't saying nothing. Hey, it's right there.
Hey, Jude, tell us what you're thinking, Jude.
What you
They
think?
just turn this into a show of Law and Order, dog. They just took the whole NFL to another level, dog. Go ahead, man. We got the papers and everything. Go ahead.
They got the papers.
I got the papers right here.
Hey, they got the paper trail.
Hey, they
love our Saints. Aints. I love it. Aints. But they all up in here in their feelings. All I see is 28-3. 28-3. Who that? Y'all trash. There ain't nothing else they can talk about. We eating our crow. What more can you say? I mean, we sucked. Bottom line.
We blew it. So what? We still here.
Exactly.
We still here. Like I said,
thanks for watching the show. Thank y'all for joining us, Saints fans.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our channels.
Yeah, do that. All that.
They tried to put the NFL on child support. That's what happened.
Oh my God.
They was an angry woman. They was like, I know this ain't.
Oh my God.
They tried to say. I was about to say, next thing you know, you was gonna see the owners from the damn Saints on the goddamn Maury Povich show.
And when it comes down to a blown lead,
is that?
Oh man! Y'all came at that referee neck on that one.
Yeah, but it's time to not give these fools any more energy. Let's go ahead and prepare for next week. How are we gonna fucking prepare for it, y'all? At this point, I just don't even. We back to square one again. Like, what in the world? You know what I'm saying? I have to say that, Lo, because
what in the world?
What in the world, boss? Yeah, like it's just powdered toast and burnt chicken all over for everybody. Every last person that came in here dressed to the T to go lose. I'm calling all of them out. Don't be going to dress to the T like y'all ready. Y'all had 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But
Them boys been playing Fortnite for 2 weeks. That's what been happening.
No, them boys buying damn PlayStation 5s. Did y'all see that?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Whenever I see Calvin Ridley, he was on somebody was on Twitter like, "Yeah, Calvin Ridley's about a PlayStation 5." Like, you better get
on the wrong things. Look at that bitch, y'all just lost.
It's a dude named Buster Barnes that on my Facebook. He actually got a chance to sell Calvin Ridley a PS5 and took a picture with him. That was dope.
That was dope, but it's like y'all focus on the wrong shit.
You do that at all season.
You worry about that, and then they worried about the wrong stuff. So, all right, well, we're gonna take this crow. Y'all want to go ahead and do our last minute thoughts?
Who's starting it off?
Well, I'll make mine quick, man. I kind of reiterate what I've been saying all this time. It's like you just gotta get rid of every coach that's a part. We need to get rid of the trainers, the coaches. We need to get rid of all of them. Nobody should be left over after this. What we saw today, offensively, defensively, offensive line coach Chris Morgan has been absolutely atrocious. The offensive line play has gotten better with talent, but the schemes are still exactly the same. Nothing has changed as far as the scheme is concerned. Raheem Morris is right back comfortable doing what he did on the dirt under Dan Quinn. It's just further solidifies the idea that we just need to get rid of everybody, man. Everybody need to go at this point. So fire everybody. Raheem has pretty much killed his chances. I said today in the chat, man, like this was going to make or break Raheem Morris, and he pretty much destroyed his own momentum by this horrific. We're talking about horrific style of defense. They were not aggressive. They were passive. It was an absolute tragedy. So that's all I got to say, man.
And next.
I'll go ahead and go. Yeah, so hey, look, we took this loss. I don't know if y'all remember whenever I gave my extra point earlier this week, I said, look, Falcons fans and Saints fans, no matter what the result is, let's make sure that we treat each other with respect. We're going to chop it up and talk trash and everything like that. But hey, y'all, let's try to stay respectful because look, at the end of the day, especially with all these things going on in the world, the last thing that we need to be doing is going at each other. We already have enough enemies, everybody. So, look, we're holding up our end of the bargain. We're still showing y'all love. Like I said, continuously. Thank y'all so much for chilling out with us as we eat this crow. It's hard to eat, so we putting barbecue sauce on it. But we're still eating. You know what I'm saying? But I seen in the comments that
smothered and covered.
Smothered and covered. I seen in the comments that a few fans they were asking, when our shows were. So look, on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, y'all make sure y'all check my boys out here, heavy hitters. My homeboy Mad Mike, K Styles, Jew Talk Sports.
Hands going everywhere.
Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, check me and my homeboy Tonio out. Terror Artist 404, aka MJ. On AT Alien Sports Zone. Y'all make sure y'all check us out. Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock. And we're just gonna be talking about Falcons football and football in general. And we're gonna try to keep it fun for y'all, man. We're gonna have a good time for the rest of this season. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Do a country boy a favor, subscribe to Big Low Country Sports. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm from the country, so it's PLKUNTRY. That's how we do it down there. I appreciate it. What you got, Juke?
Hey, man, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I've been chilling, man. Y'all probably like Jew in mute mode because, man, it was such a simple game plan. It ain't really nothing. Like, I really didn't have a lot to say. Like, that's how bad the coaching was. Like, run the ball. Like, the same stuff we say every single week. Like, it ain't this game plan, even for the Saints, was very vanilla. Like, it wasn't like they did anything special. I was like, watch out for the trick plays this week. I don't think I've seen a trick play out of them. Quarterback power. Like, it ain't nothing trick about that. It's just moving another man against his will. Like, so just looking at this game, it's like, it ain't a lot to break down. Like, today, as Mike said, sweep everybody because what we put out there on the field was a disgrace. It was a shame. It was terrible. It was a terrible game. It was an ugly game all the way around. It ain't nothing to say, but let's go ahead and chop up this crow who wants to beat, who wants the wing. Let's cut it up and cook this thing down because, hey, we got to just eat crow. I mean, they basically blew us off the field. We went all the way down to New Orleans not to score a touchdown with all of these weapons we got. We put up 3 field goals. 3 field goals with Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, Russell Gage, Olamide Zaccheaus. I mean, that's terrible. That's terrible. The Saints are not world beaters. I come to tell y'all, they're not world beaters on defense. For us to put up 9 points, yeah, man. Who's size right, man? Who's size right, man? For us to put up 9 points, like, come on, man. 9 points, like, yeah, everybody deserves to be fired for that. Every single person. Everybody. For us not to put up a touchdown, everybody got to go. For the defense to look the way that it looked, for all those people that have been telling me Dante Fowler's trash, tell me how the defense looked today without Dante Fowler. In the run game, against the pass rush, how do we look today without Dante Fowler? We didn't look better. I'm going to tell you right now, we did not look better today. So it ain't a lot to say. They basically kicked our tails today. So like I was saying, in 2 weeks, we got to see the Saints again. They got to come up to Atlanta. And I'm telling y'all right now, it's a trap game because y'all know how we do. Pretty much for the last couple years, we split. So y'all going to get y'all shot. I hope the Saints fans will come out now and kind of boast
they have
a little
the
bit.
Same energy 2 weeks from now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I hope they come on the show. I mean, I hope they don't wait till the after show. I hope they come on the show early and talk trash. But I guess they know that, we're going to want that revenge come 2 weeks from now. So we're going to see. We're going to see if the game plan is going to be the same for the Falcons. Because I'm telling you now, if we come back with that same game plan, we're going to get blown off the field again. Because what we did today was a recipe for disaster. It was a recipe to lose. We deserve to take this L. If we didn't watch the Tampa Bay versus Saints game, this was a rerun of that game. We just had Falcons uniforms on. It was the same exact game. So, I mean, it ain't much else to say. I just hope that our Falcons can pull it together. I hope that Raheem Morris tries to redeem himself. Dirk Cutter, I don't think he can do anything to redeem himself. It's done. Like, he'll be lucky to make it to the end of the season because everybody's calling for his neck, just like Dan Quinn. So I feel for Dirk Cutter, but at this point, he got to go. I mean, from what I've seen today, you running that middle school playbook, Tecmo Bowl, whatever y'all want to call it, 3 plays, hey, that ain't going to cut it. And that's pretty much all I got to say. You guys definitely tune in. Continue to hit that subscribe button, Atlanta Falcons Nation. Do Talk Sports. I'm telling you guys, man, we're not going nowhere. We're going to be here all season. Whether we win another game or not, we stand down, 10 toes down. So we are the nation. Y'all see the panel up here. Go subscribe to all of these guys. We're going to continue to bring you nonstop content. And we're going to give you the hard-hitting fact, not our opinions and not our emotions. And you can take it, K-Style.
Well, pretty much gonna say what y'all said. Like I said, we appreciate everybody watching tonight, Saints fans including, because at the end of the day, it's just football. Yep. We talk our shit, but at the end of the day, like Lo said, you must keep this respect.
Y'all hit that subscribe button too. My bad. Y'all hit that subscribe button too. We do not mind if you guys tune in. Everybody. All right, y'all hit that subscribe button too.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, it's all fun and games. But like I said, once you get to a point where you start trying to attack people's personal character or attacking somebody because of their sex or whatever, then it becomes a problem. And that's not what this is. That's not what this is about. Now, I'm going to have something to laugh at because after watching this game, I'm gonna be looking like this dude right here. Hold on.
Oh Lord.
If y'all don't recognize this guy, this is the guy that had the commercial where he said, "Ooh, baby, I got Popeye."
Say that thing one more time.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it again.
Say that thing one more time.
Ooh, baby. I got Popeye.
Yeah.
But like I said, as a Falcon fan, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna eat my crow for this week. Hey, at least I can say I have the balls to say so.
That's right.
So
that's what it's about.
It's all it's about.
Ooh, baby, I got
Hey, you better be glad I didn't get to the part where he was talking about the biscuits.
Oh, I'm gonna go back and watch that now.
Oh Lord, I can't hit that high note. What? I'll be out here being all castrated and shit trying to hit that high note. But at the end of the day, we all got to laugh at something. Like I said, this was a devastating loss for Falcons. Raheem Morris, you basically just got put on the goddamn blender because this type of game is what will make the case for you to be the head coach because this is a rivalry game. And like I said, it wasn't even the fact that it was a close game. It was the fact that, like I said, didn't make the plays that you need to. You didn't make the adjustments. And like I said,
we gotta go back to that comment right there. That boy good. That boy good.
Yeah. That boy good. That boy good.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
That boy good. That boy good.
So basically the whole team, everybody, the offense, the defense, the coaches, all took L's today. We'll see the Saints again in 2 weeks. And if y'all haven't learned from this first game, y'all definitely probably gonna get fired after that game. Yeah. And y'all gonna end up riding the Croco Stampy short bus.
Sure,
that's the bus that Gucci Man was on for real, on that video, man.
AK Style.
Yo.
AK Style, I was just wondering, can you just hit it for me one more time? Just one more time.
Hold on. Let me put the picture back up. Ooh, baby, I got Popeye.
That boy good. That boy good.
Hey, at the end of the day, we all just need a laugh, goddammit. Hey,
That's right, 504. You know what? I'm gonna commend you. At least you have been the only one. All of a sudden, you've been the only one hanging tight. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. 504.
I commend him on that.
Much love, Mark. Much love, bro.
Hey, look, we're gonna give him the Glorious Award tonight. Him and Keisha. They're the only two ones that held it down.
Yeah.
Everybody else can go. Everybody else can go bathe in some damn chitlin juice for all I care.
Chitlin juice.
Who next on the track? Who next on it?
I guess I go. Even though I don't know how to come back after that one. He kind of took it off, but on a real serious note, man, it takes a lot of balls and a lot of strength to get on this live and to talk in front of thousands of people or hundreds of people that's going to see us. So, and especially for a woman to get on here and talk sports, that's why we don't tolerate disrespect at all. This is our sister right here, and my wife came on, so I'd be damned if one of y'all come on while she on and talk ish to her. So we gotta treat her the same way. Treat this woman with respect. Don't get mad because they know more football than y'all, than some of y'all do. And to get on these Falcons, man, even though they seemed like they didn't know they was off a bye week today, they didn't seem like they knew they had a game to play. They were still playing on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and it showed. It showed, man, and I guess the coaches were playing right with them too. They were all in flowery branch together or whatever, and just playing the game 6 feet apart, hopefully. But y'all go subscribe to everybody on this channel, man. Subscribe to Atlanta Falcons Nation, Mad Mike Sports. Luscious Shanes because they keep it juicy over there. And Just K Styles and my homeboy Big Low Country. He's Phil Jackson. If I'm MJ, let's put it like that. And then subscribe to me. I do the gaming, man, and appreciate you watching. And also watch my wife's show, Keish Corner, every Friday at 8:30. And that's all I got to say.
Oh, hold on. Hey, you got a super chat, a clutch super chat here. New Drop says, can Mad Mike give DJ his pink slip with a Stone Cold Stunner?
Please. Don't even put him, don't let him ride the short bus back. We don't need him.
He can walk back.
hey, that's right, y'all. We kind of high on the Gucci Man and Jeezy.
Yeah. Oh my God. That right there. I was like, Lord, y'all better stay in the goddamn house because they blowing. They scratching. I am not going to the compound after that.
Nobody on here went to compound, right?
No.
Yeah, the only compound I went to was my bed.
I was clubbing at the house though. I was clubbing at the house.
Exactly.
All right, man, Mike. Go ahead.
What the hell I'm supposed to be doing?
I thought it was your turn, or is it?
Yeah, I think he went already.
I went first.
Well, all right, we go.
Okay, well, on that note, he forgot to mention our new Saturday morning show. It's called the Red Clay Sports Show. It's brand new, so y'all pre-gaming. We will have pre-shows, but at this point, I don't even know how to prepare each week at this point. We just need to just put on your helmet, Matt Ryan. Just put on your helmet. Just, let's just pretty much.
Just don't get hurt. Just don't get hurt.
Don't get hurt. Just don't get hurt. Don't get smacked around. Just end this season without nobody, but yes, we come on every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody been asking for it for a morning show, and we definitely are going to be bringing it to you. But it's going to be definitely more than just Falcons content. It's going to be A-Town content. So Atlanta Hawks, Braves, Anybody, UGA, Georgia Tech, even though they ain't played and they still suck, Georgia.
I'm what
Hey,
they
we got
But make sure y'all tune in. Lush Exchange on Wednesdays, along with ATL and Sports Zone on Wednesdays, and also Heavy Hitters. But until the next time, thank you, Super Chatters. Thank you, callers. Who that fans? Y'all making our views go even higher. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Oh yeah, I've got to say, since it's Sunday night, y'all let me know who cooking tonight because I'm hungry. Country boy hungry.
We're going to Big Country House. What you talking about?
I was talking about in the comments. Y'all need to let us know who cooking so I can come over there and eat. Big Country hungry. I need to eat something.
You better make sure you bring some of that moonshine too, bro.
That's what we need to do. Get together and goddamn eat together and talk shit. We're going to get that started up next year, y'all. We're going to definitely do some meet and greets next year when this COVID. So put your mask on, people. Put your mask on and treat this like y'all scared of everything. Because at this point, we out here wilding out, acting like COVID is over, and it's not. So on that note, we finna end this thing, but we are the nation. Win, lose, or draw, we are a Falcon fan for life, people. Peace.
Sexual chocolate. K-style. Sexual chocolate.